Hi, baby. Hello. Hi to Kansas. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Brexton. Hey, everybody. Migs. Hey, Stephanie. Randy. Matt from Iowa. How you doing, man? Colleen, my favorite Instagrammer. How are you? Hi, Louise. Hey, Anthony. Sorry, guys, I'm missing a lot of names. Hey, B-Pats. What's up, my dog? Hey, Lewin. Hey, Diaja. I'm good. I'm good. The house is, let's see. Let me picture. I was there today. There's my backyard. Big ditches dug all around it. What else? There's my living room made of cement. Hey, Mike, fellow Canadian, eh? Yeah, it's looking all right. I mean, the basement is completely, it's crazy. It's just shells. No windows. All good, man. I'm glad you like the Kurt Cobain videos. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Dana. Thank you, Tracy. I thought you might like them. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Randy. I said hey, Randy, right? RSP. Hey, Alamo County Crow's brother. I know, Dr. Rochter. I want to go down to Tombstone. Hi, Jen. Hey, Becca. Thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate that. My zodiac sign. This is the zodiac speaking. I'm not wearing my contacts, so I can see this now better. Leo. Hello, Marie. What's up, Thomas? Yasik, you better believe him, man. I think we all did, right? Hi, VNA. Yeah, wasn't that cool, Stephanie? I met Billy Corgan like years ago. I want to message him and say, "Do you remember?" He's not going to remember. Just tell him. It was a weird way we met, but I don't know. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate that. That's where you, Brett. Oh, that's where your Victoria Lawn is. That's where Les. Sorry, not Leslie. Tammy is buried. Oh, thank you, Jeremiah.
What up, Fiat? Ring a ding ding, baby.
Thanks, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. Hi, Jana. 10 out of 10. My Fargo impression. Oh yeah. Has the Zodiac? No, the Zodiac hasn't written to me in a long time. I guess he gave up. Oh, thank you, man. Hi, Patrick. So, Brad, I didn't know that's where your dad and your grandparents, Victoria Lawn. Yeah, that's right. It was really hard for me to get my bearings, but I guess it's kind of right in the middle of St. Catharines, right? St. Catharines is a lot bigger than I thought, even though I've been there a million times. We met weirdly, Brexton. Yeah, we definitely did. I mean, who meets in a trunk? That's weird. Dog's under the bed. Him and the other dog were fighting, so now he's I don't know. He wants his walk already, but I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that too loud. Hey, Valaw. Winchester Mystery House. No, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I haven't been there. No. I've got my Halloween mask. I've got a bunch of masks ones here. He bit one of Sid's sandwiches. I'd be very afraid if I was him to bite one of Sid Vicious's sandwiches. What's up, Silly Seven? Yeah, everybody should follow Colleen on Instagram. Good stuff. We have the same views on a lot of things. No, Shady won this round. He lost yesterday, and then today he won today. Thanks, Josh. Oh, and thanks for the comment, Josh. You left me a really nice comment. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm getting back to those comments soon. Yes, exactly. Well, if this was covered, then this was covered. Where's my... Here we go. Perfect. Now, Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. I don't think I've ever been to Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. Matt, my opinions on my opinions on the U.S. presidential election. We're not doing that. we've. Hi, Marie. I like to go there to the Louise. I like to go to Winchester. Thomas knows my opinions. Gay Jason. Gay LBC Rec. Well, Val, I'm hoping to get back to Los Angeles as soon as possible because I'm going to stay in Danny LBC's Rex. I'm going to stay in his shed to save money. So, or his closet or under his bed, wherever he lets me. Yeah, you know stuff. Of course. Put it this way, man. I just want the country to be safe so I can get the hell back in. So I don't know when I can get back. You slept in a shed, William? All that matters is the country is safe, prosperous, and you know, just I can't stop myself, so I'm going to stop myself. There's only one way that's going to happen. Hey, Ian, how are you? Hi, Junior. LBC, we gotta. That's Danny, guys. He's on my channel for my Halloween videos from a year and a half ago or something. Whatever the hell we did those. I think that was December of 2018. We did those, Danny. Hi, Sharon. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Everybody watch Jordan's channel. He's got a new video up about Paul Lind, the crabbiest man in the world. 1,000 people a day. Jesus Christ. Wait, getting it. Hey, what's up, Paulito? Paulito's here. Marie, they've all got channels. Hi, Karen. How are you? I'm glad you got my message. Thank you. Favorite NHL team? There's only one NHL team, and that's the Toronto Maple Leafs, Matt. I'm invited to a Halloween party. So, Lizzie, it's like a small Halloween party because they have to be COVID safe. But so I think I'm going to go to that. I've got videos I'm planning to do. Hi, Catherine Munoz. How are you? Silly Seven, where's the abandoned place? Yeah, good video on Paul Lind, man. I watched it too. That's right, LBC Rec. You don't get COVID. COVID gets you. Islanders all day. Well, Paul, I'm gonna shave it again soon, but before my next trip. I have not. The election is November 3rd, Sharon. I have not. I've watched the first season of Cobra Kai, then I forgot. I'm gonna keep watching it though. I do miss it, Paulito. I don't miss shaving every day. I don't miss that, but I like having it. Exactly. Hey, Eddie, how are you? Shady's good. He's under the bed. Hey, Michael, I figured you meant hey, man. I don't know about going across Canada, Dana. It's just as expensive as it is to almost just as expensive as going to anywhere in the States or even to Europe right now. Thank you, Mr. Vinny. Wow. I don't know that. Paul, you and Danny should get together in LA. Although, Paul, you live out far and you both live out far different places. You guys should get together and film. You guys should get along and you guys have the same, same interests as I do. Do I think Michael Jackson got murdered? No, I think he accidentally overdosed. Took his own. Hey, it's a good day. Thank you. Chris Watts, I've seen a lot of stuff about it. If I can get out there to Colorado, and I believe she's her and the kids are buried in North Carolina. It's a tragic story. Oh, there's more coming, VNA, about Paul Bernardo. I almost said just Paul. Like, I'm filming 2 more things. I filmed the 3rd part completely, but then I thought of 2 other things I should add on. So I'm going out tomorrow to film them. Thank you, Mr. Vinny. It's gonna make a video about locations. Guns. I think I got 1 Guns N' Roses up, but I've got 2 more ideas in LA. I watch South Park and SNL, especially SNL. I don't watch South Park regularly, but I used to. But SNL every week, no matter what. It's ready to go, ready to record my TV. California school, really? The Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, Toronto Maple Leafs are synonymous with hockey. The 3rd part's going to be this week at some point. I just don't know what day yet. Thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate that. Wow, that's so sweet. The election's in 3 weeks, Sharon. It's coming up. 24 days, I believe. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. Hey, Sean, what's up? Are you Sean Connor? Leaving Las Vegas. That's the Nicolas Cage and Elizabeth Shue one, right? Gypsy? Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good movie. Who is Paul Bernardo? Simon, you got to watch the videos on my channel. You learn all about him. He's one of the worst persons ever to exist. Canada does not have death row. No, we do not have the. Yeah, Bill Burr's really good, Brad. We don't have death. We don't have the. We don't execute in Canada. Hey, Ryan, I saw you. Hey, Ryan, nice to see you on here, man. I saw your brother. Didn't I comment on them? Those are awesome, man. I saw all your pictures from our brother the lake scene where the Baptist. I don't remember the movie that well. I saw it twice, but that was a while ago, right? I love the soundtrack. But in the restaurant that was actually in the building that you were in, I saw all those pictures, man. That was really cool. So Our Brother Arthur is one of my favorite movies, but I don't remember. I remember, well, they ran a good campaign with the midget in the broom and whatnot. I remember that line. That was my favorite line. This light is bright as fuck. Hi, Phil. Michael, thanks. Sorry, I didn't see. I'm missing. Thank you. It's a good day, new viewer. Thank you so much. Let me play you something special. That's so nice to see somebody new doing that. I appreciate that. That helps me. That helps me.
What happened? Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, Chris, I'll check it out. Vanity, yeah. Where's Vanity buried? I imagine she's buried probably in LA. I can't cross the border right now, Marky. Thank you. It's a good day. Do you have a question? Yeah, Eddie Van Halen, that's a tough one. I got to see Birdsboro. I just screenshot that so I have it. Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. I saw Van Halen once in concert with Sammy Hagar, but it was amazing. What's up, DJ SB Old School House? What's up? Bagged milk, yeah. I don't like bagged milk. I like cartons. No, the grease gym is still there, Alan. It's still there. That was, when did I last ask the principal? I don't know if it's on this phone or my other phone. I can tell you. Principal. Must be on my old phone. Oh, yeah, it would be on. No, I don't know. Maybe it's on this phone. It's my old phone. But I can't remember when I messaged him, the principal, to find out. No, I don't know where it is. It's still there, though. No, Sharon. Hopefully, I'm going to be at my house December 20th. We move in. Kobe Bryant videos. I don't know, Michael. I'm thinking about it. No, I used to play guitar, Matt. I took 2 years of lessons, and never. Thank you, Braxton. Thank you. After what you did to that carpet. Oh, Mr. Vinny, thank you. Do you have a question, Mr. Vinny? Sean, I know, but I like DJSB Old School House. It's fun to say. Braxton's in the trunk. Too early for Kobe. Sometimes also, but the problem with Kobe, like I've always said, for me to do a great video about Kobe is it's unmarked. I know where it is in the cemetery, and the problem is for me personally, because his daughter is there too. So, oh, Dana, thank you. Look at that.
Toasty! Prepare to be astonished.
I hope I can travel soon too, Dana. Thank you. That's so sweet. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody from Canada. That's a lot of food. Ooh, you leave out the broccoli. The next project after Bernardo, I'm going to finish Bernardo. Like I've already, like I said, I've already finished the third part, but then I thought of 2 other locations having to do with it. So I'm going to go out shoot those tomorrow just to really get every single location. And then I've already shot the next one, another video, which is a filming location one for a horror movie. And then I'm going on a road trip, I think Wednesday, and then a road trip next Sunday, and a road trip the following Wednesday. Each day it's to film a whole bunch of videos all at once. I watched a movie lately. Yeah, I watched Alone. I told Dana this. I watched Alone, which was a stupid horror movie. It wasn't bad. Thank you, Stephanie. Break the wish. Oh, you're so sweet, Stephanie. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Oh, that's for you, Stephanie, because you work out so much.
Bullseye.
Oh, you're welcome, Matt. Any questions, Stephanie or Dana or Mr. Vinny? Or sorry, now I feel like I should have worn my contacts. Yeah, I've still got lots of stuff I can film in Toronto, and then it's good to have the donations. Thank you guys, because I don't make even though the Bernardo videos I know are going to be big, like they're going to get views over time. Once people find them, they're getting good views to start, but they're going to get even more. You'd be surprised because they do limited advertising on those videos on true crime, which is really limited. Is your holiday? Yeah, the holiday's Monday, Tracy. Yeah, Thanksgiving is Monday for us. The musical guest was canceled tonight. It's what's his name? Really, Rosanna? I forgot his name. Who's the musical guest tonight? Yeah, the new YouTube studio. There's stuff for it right behind here. Big, huge box full of stuff. It's gonna be awesome. I was at my contractor's work yesterday, picking up the colors for the studio. The glasses only help if I'm wearing contacts. I don't need the glasses. It's just because this light is shining right on me. Chewbacca's grave. I'd go back out there. Yeah, I would go back out there, but it's not a priority, Sharon. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to. Brexton's closer. He can go and tell me if it's up, and then we can go out together. Rush, yes. I see, Ian. I had an idea for a Rush video, and there's a guy, Alex, who used to watch the channel a lot, and I met up with him. I haven't seen him for long. He's in Florida. But there's a really cool thing to do with Rush in Toronto, but I can't get to it because it's in a school. And for me to do a Rush video, I have to do that. Good luck, Jen, with the turkey tomorrow. Oh, he got it. Oh, I didn't know. I wonder who they're going to get for musical guest tonight. My sister's girlfriend's cooking for us. Yeah. Della Minner. Yeah, I remember that, Terry, you saying that. Who did they put on SNL? Let me see. Maybe should be an update on Twitter. Twitter is, you get everything on Twitter within 2 seconds. Let's see. Oh, SNL musical guest. Morgan Whalen. Oh, he's a country star. That's why I didn't know who the hell he was. Like, not that I don't like country. It's Jack White tonight. Jack White's coming on instead. What are you looking for, Brexton? I don't have time to list all of that, Brexton, but what you're looking for specifically for me is if Peter Mayhew got a new gravesite. I got a new tombstone. I did not say, I turned off Bill and Ted Part 3, but I'm going to finish watching it, but I was not enjoying it, to be honest. I like the first one. The second one, I remember thinking it's okay. That's a long time ago. I don't remember the second one that much. Filming location for Bill and Ted. Yeah, what's his Timmy here. Timmy, who's usually on the video, has done it. Oh, thank you, Linda. VNA's down in the States. Yeah, Jack White. That's really cool. I did a video about Jack White's brother's house in Detroit. It's an igloo. He built an igloo in Detroit. That's on my channel. And then I was going to go to Third Man Records. but I didn't. Nashville, I think it is, but I did not get to go. The history behind Thanksgiving, Sharon, in Canada, it has nothing. It has to do with the harvest. It's about the reaping the harvest of of what's grown throughout the summer. It's a celebration of the harvest. It doesn't have anything to do with any sort of settling of the land or anything like that. I remember seeing the guy's name for SNL for last week. I was like, I don't know who the hell this person is. I was like, am I getting old at it? I don't know. Hey, Scott in Plainfield. What's up? Did you message me about Plainfield? Did I read your comment? Sorry, you got it on your recommendation, dude. John Candy's Grave. Yeah, that's on my channel. On a keyboard, how do you get your letters unlocked? Well, you got to inject bleach. That's my best advice for everything, Braxton. Just inject some bleach. A favorite video that I've done so far. People have asked me that. They're all different to me. They're all different. Matthew Shepard and James Bird are two of the favorite ones I've done. My favorite one in terms of fun to do for me was Eminem locations for the fall video. That was really fun because I had one clue to go on, and then I found them all in the area. And then Some Kind of Wonderful I did in real time, so it took like 15 minutes to do a bunch of locations. And Jason Lives Part 6, Friday 13th Part 6 was really cool. And Kurt's Home, yeah. I just talked to the owner of Kurt's Home last week, and they're good. They're booked all the way through January. They're already booked for the week of April 5th. So they're doing really well. But I'm going back out there at some point. Yeah, everybody loves John Candy. Yeah. No, they shouldn't do. I read about a remake of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles too. I don't think they should do. Relapse is a great. Relapse is my favorite Eminem album, Tony. Eminem album. Here's one of my Bernardo books from back in the day. I've got a lot. There's three major books written about the Bernardo case. My favorite true crime video I did so far, Stephanie? Well, I mean, I was thinking about that actually yesterday because I was filming something for the Paul Bernardo video yesterday. Then I stopped because the weather wasn't agreeing with me. So I was thinking about, true crime videos. Like when I was listening to podcasts, I was thinking I do like doing them because they're always fascinating subjects, and people like seeing them and listening to them and reading about them. But it's always, when you think about it, there's the victims, right? And that's always something that gets at me. It just like, as fascinating as it is, and maybe it's cool to see like a murder house or something. It never, then you think it's real. It's real. And especially the Bernardo stuff, like what the two girls went through. I mean, notwithstanding her little sister, what happened to her, but more like, I mean, she was unconscious. I mean, but the other two were alive. It's just horrifying. So maybe it's a good thing that I don't make money on the true crime videos. I was thinking that too. I was like, maybe that's actually okay if I don't make money through true crime videos. Yeah, it gets upset. But so my favorite one, I really enjoyed the Zodiac location because I had looked that up for a long time to find the right driveway where the first two kids were shot. And what else? Dahmer was interesting. I probably would say Zodiac, even though Zodiac's not my favorite, quote unquote, favorite case. It's not my favorite case. I do find it very interesting, but definitely that Zodiac Road. Exactly, Chris. You're walking in the footsteps of death. Yeah. you know. But the Bernardo one has not been my favorite to do, definitely because there's BTK Ronnie. Actually, thank you. That was good to remind me. That was one because I did that all within 4 hours in Wichita, so that was really tough to get them all, but it just flowed, and I knew the story so well and didn't have to do any voiceover, and I got it up within 2 days. That's what she said. But the Bernardo ones, because there's so much information, and because I've known about the case for so long and read about it, there's so much, and I keep thinking of stuff while I'm doing voiceovers or while I'm at the location, what I'm saying. I'm like, I got to leave that part out. I got to leave that part out. So this one, I'm going to tie it up. This one is going to be the final installment. There's more information that some people don't know, but I'm going to kind of do a little recap, I think, at the beginning and say some things that I left out. It's very intriguing. Yeah, you did, Jordan. That's right. Oh, I know, VNA. Yeah, Rich Ramirez. I remember what you told me. I haven't forgotten. I want to do that. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate that. Ian and I agree. Detroit is a bit of a wreck of a place, but it's got an energy. It's got a vibe like not a lot of other cities have, man. The people that live in Detroit are strong and they're proud of Detroit, and it's on the rebound. I love Detroit. God knows I love Detroit. I mean, I keep going. I've gone on and on. I could go every week to Detroit if I could. Newton shootings, yes. By the way, hi, LOL. I've looked up the locations for the Newtown, Connecticut. I've driven through the town actually, but I didn't go to the school. That was before I did YouTube. That's a tough one too. When it's anything with little kids is it's almost untouchable for me. John Wayne Gacy, I was going to do when I was in Chicago last year, but I just ran out of time and I wanted to do it properly. In Cold Blood is like my dream one to do, Ronnie. The house is down a very long road, and it's almost impossible to get to, but it still looks exactly the same. The Long Island Murders is another one, Sean. Yeah, that I've seen everything about that, but that's crazy. Now, for that, those houses are at the end of the street on whatever town it is in Long Island. I've looked it up. Then, I mean, there's only really kind of the little highway along the ocean there. But something. There's all I like to do. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate it. Annette's from Ontario, so I think somebody put it really well about. It's like the Bernardo thing. Somebody wrote it in the comments and said, because I still can't put into words what it means to Canadians and to people from Toronto and Ontario. It's now I forget what they said, but it's just a scar, and it's a scar that like everybody talks about it, but then doesn't. It's weird. Unsolved cases, Stephanie, are interesting to me too, but I get frustrated that they're unsolved. So I wouldn't know how to add to that, how to finish it. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. Detroit is nothing like no, it's nothing like that. Detroit's great. Detroit's awesome. Anywhere. I mean, there's bad parts of every city, bad parts of Toronto. Yeah, well, Long Island's huge, Sean. Long Island's huge, but I mean, there's the street where it happened is a private road, right? I believe. Right, Shady's under the bed. He won't come out. Oh, really, Brad? One of my best friends is. Wow. That's crazy, eh? I've been getting a lot of people writing to me and stuff and about their connections because like Brad's Canadian or half Canadian. Everybody has a connection too. I remember when it happened, and stuff people told me back around the time it happened, and afterwards, and even lately, people I knew that said they had this connection to the case, that connection to the case, and now I've been getting a lot of people direct messaging me saying, this I knew this happened to me and then Bernardo, blah blah blah. A lot. I mean, Toronto's the 4th largest city in North America, but it's still a small town. Yeah, yeah. She's not living a great life, but she's out. She's not living a great life. Menendez brothers, I have a video on Becca, but I've never put it up. I want to redo it. Hey D, how are you? Happy early birthday. Studio 54 video, Jen. The street it's 54th Street. It's 54th and Broadway in New York. Studio 54. It's 254 West 54th Street, I believe. Something like that. 254 West 54th is where Studio 54 is. If you're looking at the Ed Sullivan Theater, just go a little north, make your first left, go down. There it is. Moore's murder case. Yeah, if I could get across to the border. Well, Tracy, I'm gonna. You're good. I would wait to read. I would, like, a lot of people are asking, spoiling the ending, but not. But it's just fine. And sharing, like, but you can find out what happens with Bernardo and Homolka. But don't worry, I'm gonna wrap it all up and tell you. And I've got some access to some cool places. One of them I wasn't allowed to film inside, but I still got to go inside, which is crazy that during COVID they let me into this location for Bernardo. So I talk about it. Talk about what I saw. Hi, Tammy. Robert Stack. I saw his grave. Is that, if that's what we're asking about? Unsolved mysteries. Yeah, wait on the third video, and then you'll do a deep dive. I really highly suggest. I don't know if this book is still in print. I know that the Lethal Marriage, and the other one about more specifically Carla, those two are still in print. I don't know if this one is still in print. And this is really, really good. It's extremely, extremely graphic, and the details are extremely graphic. And like some people said, a couple people said, there's other channels that deal with more about what he did to the girls. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm sure there are. I said that he, what he did, raped and tortured them. That's all you need to know. It's disgusting. Vancouver's got a lot, Stephanie. Matt, I don't think Matt's on tonight. He gave me a huge list of places. Hi to your mom, D. Well, Roseanne, I'm going to get into the videos more on part 3 because people had to watch them, and a lot of people had to watch them for this. Oh, there's Mikey Barone. Why do you have 2 last names, Mike? What's with Pagliacciano or whatever the hell it is, and Barone? I don't get it. I've got 1 last name on tape. That's my real last name. Now, how do you have 2 last names? Lovell. Oh, you got the feds. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Lovell family murders. No. Lovell. No. Tax reasons. Mike only paid $750 in taxes last year. So I should look up the Lovell. It's got to be Lovell. It's not Lovell. I'll look that up. I'd like to read about that, William. Thanks, John. How are you doing? Where are you from? First-time caller, long-time watcher. Thanks, Tracy. I love my Studio 54 vid too. It was fun. It was the second time I attempted it, and I knew going in the second time that the first time I thought I was going to get in, the second time I'd talked to them on the phone and stuff. So I knew I couldn't get in, so I decided to do it anyways. I wish I could. I can't wait. I've been in before. I can't wait to take you guys in, though, and show you what it looks like inside. It's wild. Like, I mean, watch the old videos of Studio 54. It looks almost the same. Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Ronnie. No, I never seen the curtains. Oh, it's still available, Simon? If you want to read about the Bernardo case more, I highly suggest this book. I read it a couple times back in the day. I've only been holding on. I've only been looking up specific addresses and trying to find specific parts. I haven't reread it in the past couple of weeks. These 3 videos have taken me. I started filming them in July, so I'm glad that I'm finally getting them out. But they take a while, especially this third one. There's so much. Thanks, Polly. Where are you from, Polly? You from Toronto? I know. My channel's becoming more of a Toronto YouTube channel or Ontario Canadian channel because I've been uploading since April, middle of April, mid to late April. I think when I did Adventures in Babysitting. Everything since then has been all Toronto. Where are you from? Growing out the hair, it's just growing, Christy. I don't really think about it. It's just kind of growing. Oh, you live in St. Catharines, Polly? Nice. I have a couple of friends in St. Catharines. I didn't call anybody when I was there. I had a friend with me in St. Catharines while we were filming. We had dinner there and stuff. But I didn't call any of my friends who were there because I was like, I have to just concentrate on filming. Manitoba, Chris, nice. Chris Benoit would be interesting to do. Aw, thanks. Hi, LOL. I'm really becoming more of an Ontario channel. There's still more coming from Ontario. That's for sure. Like I'm not. You can never run out. Really, it's not like LA or New York, or even. Well, it's not like LA or New York or Chicago. Well, Chicago, I feel like I've kind of done most, but LA and New York, you're never going to run out of stuff if you do videos like mine or the surrounding areas. Toronto, I'm running out of a few for certain things, but I've got lots of ideas. They're gonna keep coming. Thank you, Sarah. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Ian. My mother actually was talking to me about that.
That's right. Ring a ding, ring a ding ding, ring a ding.
That's
ding,
for you,
baby.
Sarah. Thank you. Oh, congratulations! Somebody just said they're getting engaged. Oh, Mike Barone, thank you. Congratulations, Michael, getting engaged. Hello. She has a rental car with Ontario plates? Yeah. I'm going to get a rental car with New York plates. Just drive it around. Molly McGuire's video? Dino, I think I probably saw Dino Bravo in person because I say on the Jack Tunney video, I went to all the wrestling matches for about 3 years. So I would assume I saw Dino Bravo at some point, but he was never one of my favorites. I was really Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Brutus Beefcake. No, Rosanna, I can't. Rosanna, I don't. I hate Karens. Obviously, I've made that, but anything with animal cruelty, I can't watch. Especially if they throw a crying puppy. That's fucking awful. Hi, Stephanie. I know Paul. He just messaged me. Where is he? He said he's going to be on late. I've never seen the Shrek movies either, D. Never seen any Shrek. I've never seen any Pixar movie. I've said that before. I know it's very weird. I know. Yeah, you should get it. It's got on tape plates. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that, my man.
What happened? What happened? Hey, what happened? I don't think so.
Okay, thank goodness the man keeps it popular. I'll try to get Shady to come out. I saw Andre the Giant, but I never got to meet him. I really want to meet him. Nope, never seen Toy Story. Never seen. The only animated Disney film that I've seen is like after, like in the new era, starting with Little Mermaid time, I would say, like 90s, was Aladdin. Never seen Little Mermaid. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I know. Well, hey, no, Steve Jobs, I give enough money to his company. Hey, there's Paul. I can show you the world. Bro, hey, there is somebody down in Ocala, Florida. Now, that is something I can get on board with, MJR. Oh yeah, you've been on the channel before. I thought you were new, but still, it's exciting. Ocala. I was watching Jeepers Creepers again the other day. All right. Thank you, Tracy. I have the money goes to me to make more videos, Appel. That's what it's for. Here he is. Oh. Here is somebody just woke up. Hey, Daryl. Oh, Daryl, man, I'm sorry. I got something to tell you, Daryl. The video's coming along. Daryl and I filmed a video together. Thank you, Daniel. Daryl, did you get anything in the mail? It's shady. I try to do world travel, Apple. That's what my channel is, me traveling. Oh, Laurel, nice to see you. Vaulted Trump. Yes, he is. Look at he's half awake. But he crawled out of the bed on his own. But he's like his eyes are half open. Okay. I know. I was watching Jeepers Creepers 3 again to see why I hated it. And I don't hate it so far. And then I was thinking about the locations of Jeepers Creepers 3. And I was looking them up because I know part 2 is impossible to get to. Part 2, they tried to charge me $2,000 to do the locations. Where Jeepers Creepers Part 2 to see all the locations, but they wanted $2,000 for me to go and do them. I said, Jeepers Creepers, that's a lot. 3 sucked. Scott on tape for Prime Minister. What would be my first? I don't know if I could sit through a Pixar night. When am I going to do Buckingham Palace, Daniel? It was expensive enough for me to get to Casa Loma, and that's down the street. I've seen Hostel 1, 2, and 3. Dana knows all about me and Hostel. We've talked about it. I love the Hostel movies. I love 1. I love 2. Number 3 was shot in Detroit. I bet you didn't know that. Hostel 3 was shot all in Detroit. Aw, Stephanie, thank you.
Headshot. Falcon punch. What are you people? On dope?
Paul, thank you. Who is that? Paul Rowland? Wow, thanks, guys. This is gonna.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's for you. I have seen Don't Fuck with Cats. I've seen bits of it. It's hard. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it, man. Does that Mr. Hand?
What are you people? On dope?
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm like I said, like it's cost me. Believe it or not, it cost me $80 to make these Bernardo videos and gas and food, and only like $10 worth of food. So that's really helps because it's a lot of work this week and last doing them. Thanks, Kevin. So I appreciate it, guys. That really helps. Thanks, Paul. It's awesome. I know I need PayPal. I've been talking with Dane a lot about that. Texting with her, figuring out how to get it done. I appreciate it, guys. Homeboy. So I've got lots of ideas coming. Gas is double the price here in Canada. It's crazy. Gas is at a good price right now, but even for us, it's still expensive. I mean, if you compare it to the States, it's still expensive. But for us, it's good right now. Thanks, Sean. Magic Mike, I'd like to do. Now, it was filmed in Florida and another state. I can't remember. I looked them up once. Well, Apple, and I don't have to take my clothes off all the time. Yes, Marie, I've been to the Upfront Bar and Grill is closed, where they film Good Will Hunting. That's where How Do You Like Them Apples scene. But the scene where Robin Williams sits in the bar and talks with the is it Stellan Skarsgård? I can't remember who plays the other professor. They have a conversation in a bar. That's at the bar beside my old apartment. And they didn't know that. I went in and told them, and I used to drink there every night. And I told them, and they were astonished. But that was way before YouTube. Final Destination was filmed, yeah, and Final Destination 2. Well, Sharon, I might get an electric car when I'm in England. I don't know. Hostel is one of my favorite movies. It's brutal, but I love the fact. The good thing about Hostel, well, not good. Well, hi, John Kelly. No, John, I joke about applying to be a U.S. citizen. I joke that, but I want to be able to. I like it to be able to easier to cross the border once the borders open again. You know, instead of the whole passport thing, it'd be easy if I had a U.S. citizenship as well. You know, they don't stop you and ask as many questions, but not that I have anything to hide. But still, it's just like I can go faster. Birdcage is a great movie. Poltergeist, yes, Polly. A lot of people don't like reboots of movies. I do. I like the Dawn of the Dead. I like Friday the 13th. I like Nightmare. Poltergeist. I know where the house is from the remake. So I think, that's something I'll do. My safe place? I don't know. Definitely not my house today. That was very bizarre being there with it all. Is it Stellan Skarsgård? Yeah, Stellan Skarsgård. Yeah, that scene where they're him and Robin Williams. Sean's office in Good Will Hunting. Is Sean. Yeah, that's a set. Is Sean Robin Williams' character? It's been a long time since I've seen Good Will Hunting. A lot of the locations for Good Will Hunting, I don't want to cross the border illegally. I would never do that. Those were shot on a set. Thanks, John Kelly. Yeah, I don't mind reboot or remakes because it doesn't make a difference because the original still exists. Let them remake everything. Who cares? Let them remake Star Wars. Let them remake Training Day. Two of my favorite movies. Doesn't matter. They can remake as many as they want. You still have the original. It's not like they're remaking the movies, then you can never watch the old ones again. Rush Hour, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really. I think wasn't Rush Hour 2 one of them filmed in Japan? That's a little. Vacancy's a great movie, Marcus. Vacancy, that motel was built in Santa Clarita. It's on, and I've been to where I was going to do a video about it, but it's not. Basically, the whole thing takes place at that motel, and it was shot, and it's now a vacant lot up in Santa Clarita. Spit on Your Grave, I love them, but they're brutal. I did a video on Jimmy Hoffa. The Backyard, Jana? No, The Backyard today. Oh, we just got Zach Bogosian, the Leafs. Wow. The Leafs are not going crazy. I'll show you The Backyard. Oh, Jana, I think you saw it. Maybe. I don't know. Where's the video? I take a lot of pictures of you, Shady. That's The Backyard. They've dug a trench around the house. And I was talking to the guys today working there, but there was a language barrier. It was very odd. And then I went into my house and it's just a shell. So they're doing a lot of work. Hilarious House of Frankenstein. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, yeah, I remember that show. DJ, if they had to dig on the other side of my backyard, on the right-hand side, they'd find a dead cat, 2 dead hamsters, a dead bird, a dead squirrel. Because my friends, it's like a pet cemetery back there. Because my friends and I, when we were little, we found a dead cat. We buried it in my backyard. Then we found a squirrel. We buried in my backyard. 2 hamsters. And then what was the other thing? I just said there was one other animal. So it's 5. I don't remember. Squirrel, cat, 2 hamsters, and a bird. Yeah, 1 bird. I have not seen any owls lately, VNA, and if I did, I'd run. I don't like owls. I know. no. Yes, Sean, I understand that. It's usually burying that. No, I was sad. I would cry when we found. I'm such an animal. So I wanted to give them a proper burial. So I always said to my contractor, I said, if you dig up on one side of the backyard for anything, like we're gonna have to get a new fence next year anyways, there might be some bones. No, my dogs were cremated, Sharon. I have the ashes for my dogs. I would never bury my dog in my backyard. No. First destination when I get back in, depends on the time of year, AR. If it's winter here, my first destination would be LA. I just fly right back to LA. If it's winter, if it's spring, I'll drive to Seattle. No, there is literally a moat around my house. Hooters or hookers? Ooh. Oh, that fly is awesome. I know. No, yeah, there's something I was watching too, where they were saying that I was listening to a podcast that they were talking to a serial killer and they're asking him, did you do anything with animals like when you were young? He's like, no, that's not true about serial killers. We don't do that. And it's like, well, maybe you did it, but most of them do. start with animals. It's okay, Sharon. No, yeah. I mean, I just couldn't. I wouldn't unless they're in a casket. Because what if you move? You know. But yeah, there's a pet cemetery in my backyard for real. I'll get my sister on. I'll take you out when the weather's better. When I'm living there, I'll take you in the backyard and show you. Even on the fence, you can still kind of see where I wrote something about my hamster, Gertrude. Oh, Val, thank you.
For Toasty.
Return of the Living Dead's a great movie. There's still some locations from that remaining in LA. I get that a lot, KT, that I look like Jimmy Fallon. I know I don't see it, but I do get it. Thanks, Val. Have I ever seen a ghost? No. I think everybody thinks they have. Yeah, I had a hamster named Gertrude. Woke up one morning, she was not doing so good. I've seen Eminem live once. Yeah, I saw Eminem in Boston. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I actually do have to use the washroom this time. Be right back. Talk about yourself. Talk to Mike. You stay there, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, sleepyhead. Go for your. Oh, no. Huh. What are we talking about? You talking about ghosts? I've seen In Cold Blood, the original, and read the book. Hey, Tracy in Tallahassee, Florida. How you doing? First time watcher? I'm kidding. Did I wash my hands? Not that one. That one. I did. Thanks, Jen. It's called put on something that doesn't go together. Hey, Ross, what's up? Oh, you have a degree in English too, Alan. So you're gonna write a really good essay about why you can't get a job like me. That's what I said. That was my joke. My fallback was film production. That's a really fucked up. No, my fallback was English. Prom night. Everything is all right. Love it. What's who 4 people killed for $35? What's that? What case is that? If you sprinkle when you tingle, please be neat and wipe the seat. I close my eyes and just hope that it hits. I'm not the one using it afterwards, so I don't care. Rocky Horror Picture Show was filmed in England. You're an English professor, Alan? I plan on it, Tracy. I plan on it. Trust me. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, of course. Yes, the family, the Clutters. Yes. That's all they got was $35. Wow, I forgot. Jensen Button. I look like Chris Martin. You can tell I just took my contacts out because my eyes are all half closed. They look black. Wow, Alan, that's amazing. I had no idea. You got great taste in music. Alan and I have like the exact same taste in music. We love all the same bands, like every single same band. I don't think we ever talked about Green Day. I assume you love Green Day too. And I don't know if you know the Bleachers, but I got to get you into the Bleachers if you don't know them. Hey, Splash and Full. Jen, thank you.
Toasty. Get her done.
Thank you. Strawberry says, hi, Gwen, how are you? No, I didn't see that video. Yeah, to get over to the UK, I wanted to do the UK this fall, but it was just too much hassle. It was just too much trouble to do the whole, go there, quarantine for 14 days, then be able to leave. Then every country you go to, if you get out of the car, you got to quarantine here, quarantine there. Well, yeah, he got caught in Pensacola. I thought he got caught in Tallahassee. He got caught in I'll be back in Pensacola, Thomas. I can guarantee that. It's on a route that I've got a whole bunch of different routes planned for various places I want to do, and I want to do a deeper dive into Louisiana and Alabama and stuff. I love it down there. So Pensacola is right there. I've never seen Nickelback. No. Yes, I wouldn't have got the tattoo. That's right. Jordan Rudess. I don't know him. Dream Theater. I know them. Yeah, it was just too much of a hassle. Like I was thinking, and then with the house and everything that's going on, I was like, I can't leave until I know everything that's settled. But I was just like, this is so hard, like to go from France up to the Netherlands and across to Germany. There's so many rules. I was just like, I couldn't keep them straight in my head. Peterborough. Are you from? Peterborough. Okay. Are you from Peterborough? You can come along, Stephen, for sure. I know the Butthole Surfers, Chris. Gibby, right? Gibby Haynes. Pepper. I know the song Pepper. Bleachers are the best band around right now, if you ask me. The house is coming along slowly. Not slowly. The house is coming along fast. They are working fast. Peterborough, are you from Peterborough? Peterborough is probably about 45 minutes from me, an hour. I'd say 40. Let's see. I'm gonna say 45 minutes from where I am right now is Peterborough. Let's see. 1 hour and 15 minutes, way off. Your first CD was Kerplunk. My first CD was Vanilla Ice. To the extreme. You provided. Oh, Alan, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Okay, on the Angel Fire thing. Okay, if that's a soundboard Bleachers live, I'm gonna lose my shit. I should have checked. I checked the first round to make sure it's good for me to go, and I got to get it onto my laptop because it's from the phone that you sent it to me. You went to see Francis Farmer's grave, Sharp Dress Meme? Everybody's crazy about a Sharp Dress Meme. That's a great name. Oh, yeah. Isn't that interesting, her grave there? When you go in, you turn right and all the way down the end, and then that mausoleum. And then you go in the mausoleum, she's on the right, on the bottom, right? I'm glad I did that video. I think everybody. William, what's your first CD you ever bought? Ren DMC? That's cool. I want to know the first CD. Oh, if we're going by cassettes or albums, I had lots of cassettes and albums, but the first CD I ever had was Vanilla Ice. Oh, I remember Simpsons Sing the Blues. Do the Bart, man. Do the Bart, man. Nothing wrong with Aqua, Lizzie. Bart, that was a fun album. The Aqua album. I don't know if they had a second album actually, but that was a fun album. MC Hammer, great album. If it's Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him, that's a really good rap album. I'm not even joking. I think MC Hammer had a good rhyme scheme. He wrote his own stuff. He had producers obviously, but he wrote the lyrics. It was catchy as hell. Paperboy, I remember them. Bush, I love Bush. Excuse me, but Bush is great. So Bush, 16 Stone. Thank you, Betty. There's my girl Betty. Let's give you.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Somebody call my mama.
Bernardo must be one of the most infamous serial killers in history for the. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, Paul. Yeah, that's good. I would say there's. Okay, Paul. There's a serial killer named Clifford Olson who killed more people, and he killed children, mostly, I believe. But there's something about the Bernardo case that struck a chord in the minds and the souls of people across Canada, more than Clifford Olson, because I mean it was just maybe I was at the time period. I don't know. Clifford Olson was late 70s, early 80s. He got caught. He died in prison, I believe, not too long ago. But Paul Bernardo is definitely the most infamous killer we've had. And we've had people that have killed more. And we've had terrorist attacks in Canada, but there's nothing like Bernardo on that level. Yeah, Clifford Olson's probably, U2 Joshua Tree. Yeah, I had that on cassette. I'm going to tell you all about Stephanie. I'm going to tell you all about Carla in the next video. The next video is looking to be about the same length, but if I go into more detail, I'm going to figure it out tomorrow. If I go into more detail, I have the ending done. I have the ending already edited together. And then the rest of it I have not put together. So I'm going to tell you where they both are, what happened to them, all that. Bernardo killed 3. He's been accused of a few others, but he never admitted to them, and the timeline doesn't add up really. But he killed 3. One was by accident. He still was raping her. It doesn't, but he didn't mean to kill her. But then he killed 2 on purpose. Oh, I know the Wayne Williams. Marcus, I listened to a 10-part podcast series when I was driving around Georgia last year on Wayne Williams. I know that I don't remember it as well now, but there's I forget what the podcast is, but it's a 10-part series. No, sorry, it was when I was driving around LA. It was when I was driving around LA listening to it, and it's crazy. First CD, Crisscross. Crisscross was a great band. I really like Crisscross. I mean, that was hip hop for me at that age. And Chris Smith is the one. It was Chris Kelly. Which one passed away? Chris Kelly? I think Chris Kelly. Thank you, BWG. Thank you. Robert Picton, yeah, if I can get out there. Sam Davis? I'm not sure who Sam Davis. Ross, I've done a lot of Kurt Cobain videos. I have about 5 more planned if I can get over there. Ivan Millet. Oh, I think I've heard of him. C Design. I think I've seen his name on. I'll screenshot that. I see his name in the list of true crime podcasts because that's what I listen to a lot. So either U.S. politics or true crime when I'm going to sleep. What did I feel when I saw Paul Bernardo? It was very shocking to me. Like, I was just talking about the fact that you never see Paul Bernardo's dad or his parents. And like I said, we used to drive by the house when I was younger. We would drive by the Bernardo house all the time because it was like, it was Paul Bernardo's house, and it was just crazy. Never, ever, ever saw any movement in the house. I drove by. So then when I filmed the other day, I drove by. Thank you, Stephanie. I drove by, and thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. I will. I'll get energy drinks with that. The door was wide open, and somebody was there. I guess I don't know if they're collecting for a newspaper, doing a service. So the door was wide open, so I saw right in the front door, and I was like, "Holy shit, wow!" And I could see pictures on the wall, but I was on the street. And then there's somebody waiting in the car for the person that was at the door. So then I just drove back around again after about 2 minutes. And then that's when Paul Bernard's father came. And it looks like I'm far away, but I was really close. The camera plays with the depth, I guess. And it looked dark, but I could see his eyes. He saw my eye. We stared at each other, and I just kind of kept looking at him while I was filming. I was just like filming. And then he went inside the house. Good night, Rosanna. Thank you for coming on. Hey, Sean, born in Peterborough. The Mac Dad to make you jump, because I'm the Mac. Good night, Marie Louise Sundin. I've gone to Aberdeen. Yeah, I saw Cobain's house. I saw the bridge. I think I showed the house where they used to practice. I went on the lookout for his first apartment. I saw the Aberdeen sign. And there's tons in Aberdeen. I want to go back. There's more. Mr. Bungles, Sean, not a huge fan. I know that's the dude from C Design. Thank you.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Thank you. See, do you have a question? Yeah, you're very close to me, Peter K. And so Mr. Bungle, I don't know very well. That's the guy from Faith No More. Isn't Mr. Bungle the lead singer from Faith No More? I think. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate all the donations. It's amazing. Really helps. And it's going to make it's going to make it easy for me to go away again when I go. And I'm going. I've got so many trips for next year planned. Everything mapped out. And if you saw the lists, it's crazy. But yeah, Mike Patton. Okay, Mike Patton. Yeah, I don't know them very well. Hey, Eddie, how's your life? It's good. The only thing I really know about Faith No More is Epic. That's a great song. Push and pull me down, living la vida loca. I do not know the band Run Rig. No, I didn't mute you, BWG. I don't mute anybody. I would never mute you. Did it say I muted you? You see my hands are right here. Well, somebody else did, but nobody else has the power to do that. I don't think. I would love to come to Australia. The only thing about Australia, hey, Sicky, yeah. What? Is that Sicky? Wait, who are you, Sicky? Now I'm confused. Shady's right over here. I'm going to get him on in a second. Are you Sicky from... Wait, you're not Sicky from LA, are you? Yeah, the Chris Watts case. No, I'm very interested in doing a C Design. Very interested. I just watched the Netflix documentary. I've known bits and pieces of the case. I didn't really do a deep dive in it. Oh, thank you, my girl. Oh, Serena.
You again?
You get one of these.
Smoke weed every day.
Okay, Becca. Good luck with the kid. Sicky, are you from LA? You're not the dude that I met in the cemetery in LA, are you? And no, not Paulito. Oh, Eddie Shack. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody messaged me about my Peter Zezel Maple Leaf video and said that they really liked it, and then they said one of the pictures I used that they took the picture. What's live chat and not top chat? I got a lot to learn about these live chats, about how to put them together, because I'm going to start using StreamYards when I get to the house, because I'm going to have a YouTube studio, so it's going to look a lot different. So I'm going to have StreamYards powering this, and the chat's going to show up on the screen for people. So it's a lot easier if you're watching, if you're watching your phone, this chat looks really small. But if you're watching on like a laptop or a big screen, I'm gonna put the screen in the middle, have all lots of things. I'm gonna have guests on, and Pete was gonna be on maybe this week, but Pete is coming on. Daniel Harris, Scott, Sebastian Bach. Yeah, I would do that. Maybe the gentleman from Peterborough could help me because I would do a Sebastian. I drive to Peterborough to do a Sebastian Bach video if I had somebody helping me. Okay, Sicky, I'm getting you confused with somebody else I know with the name Sicky. Something to do with Sicky. Their name was. I met them at Easy E's grave. Member of a paranormal investigation team in the south of England. When you come out to the UK, look us up. What's the name of the investigation? For sure. Boys on the Track? No, never heard of them. Good night too, Ronnie. Thank you. Peterborough has a few famous. Do you remember the Trashateria in Peterborough? Do you remember that bar? So what am I screenshotting again? Oh, your wife's benefits to get where? Who's that? Oh, Verna. Hi, Verna. That could look at that. That gets my attention. I'm getting confused, guys. I'm so confused. Aerosmith, are they still together? What's his name leave? What's the name of what's your name? What's the name of your place? Oh, Jana.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Thanks, guys. I really make sure it's really sweet of you guys to all be so generous with it. Like I said, with the true crime videos that I do, they don't monetize them. So I'm not on YouTube to get rich. I'm on YouTube to continue to do it just so I can do it. That's all I want to be able to do is just do it. And I made 85 cents from the two Paul Bernardo videos combined. 31 cents from the last one. And it's got like 3,000 views or something already. But because it's limited, because of the subject matter, right? I remember Midnight Oil, of course. How do we sleep when our beds are burning? No, Jana has this, and I can't show Shady. No, Jana gets this. Verna. What am I got for Verna? Well, Verna and I are going to hang out, but I'm going to see Jana too. Verna and I are going to film together. We got two things in mind. We got two good plans for where she lives. Yeah. 81 cents. I can somebody just commented on my Michael Jackson videos, on my Michael Jackson grave video. As soon as I see that, I'm just like, oh God. what the hell are they saying now? 68 cents. Yeah. Thankfully, but my other videos that are monetized power my channel. So I'm able to do like the videos that, you know, filming locations and graves. I grave videos and stuff. Leonard Skinner stuff, Michael Jackson videos. That keeps me going, my channel going. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do true crime. I agree, Rosanna. Yeah. And George Michael. Don't forget George. Michael Jackson, an ass. Yeah, Eddie, come on up to Canada, man. Well, it's good to see you on, Sigi. It's late there. I like the name, how you changed to Allen County Crows. That's really good. That's really good. Cambridgeshire. There we go. This one, I'm not a big fan. There we go. Oh, Staffordshire, Cambridgeshire. Michael Jackson abandoned birth hospital. That was cool. That is right beside, I think I say it in the video. It was right beside the Gary Police Department, the hospital. It's connected to it. That was crazy being there. The Midnight Oil guy looks like obviously we all know, he looks like the guy from, what's that horror movie? The Hills Have Eyes. And he's also in Weird Science. Weird Science? Sharp Dress. No, I play I can play a little piano and a little guitar, but not well, and drums. And then but I'm buying a new guitar. Yeah, Ian, you're right. Well, I haven't got demonetized for thing, but that's if I continue doing what I'm doing, I'm fine, I think. Somebody sent me a link to something, and I didn't mean to click on it, and I clicked on it. It was a YouTube video about Paul Bernardo. And immediately I was about to turn it off because I was like, no, I can't watch somebody else. And I was watching, it's just some girl sitting in a room and she's talking. Oh my God. Okay. And let me tell you what happened next. Okay. This is how sick they are. This is how sick they are. Let me tell you what happened next. And she kept saying it. I was just like, because I kind of scrolled through. She has 1 million views on it. She's got a huge channel. I don't know who she is. God bless her. But I was just like, okay, yeah, we know they're sick, but she just kept saying, oh my God, you guys, oh my God, this is what they did. Listen to this. This is so sick. I'm like, can you calm down, talk about it seriously a bit? Yeah, Mike, I'll bring my guitar down. I don't know if that's the same one that has a podcast, Tracy. I talked to somebody who has a podcast, a true crime podcast, and I listened to them, and they were really good. True Crime Queen. I like the way she talks. Yeah, kind of like Valley Girl. Well, kind of Valley Girl, but kind of, I don't know. She was all done up and all made up. And I was just like, you have 1 million views and you're just sitting in a room with makeup on talking about it and just, giving a lot of opinions before you're giving any facts or stories. What one video, I do not know if this is the video. One there said that Bernardo what? Yeah, it's gonna be a whole YouTube shoot. My Valley Girl Voorhees. I should. You're right. Valley Girl Voorhees. Good idea, Mike. Comment: his first rape is a Scarborough rapist. Right on. His first. What? Committed his first rape as a Scarborough rapist right on Karla Homolka's video? He committed his first rapes before he met Karla Homolka. I don't know. Maybe that's the same one. Yeah, send me info. Yeah, send me on Instagram or Facebook. Sharon, I get so many on Instagram lately. I didn't, but if you send it again, I'll try and look tonight after I take Shady out for his. I can't say the word. Oh, on Karla Homolka's birthday? Maybe that's a coincidence. He didn't know her at the time. See, I can't say the word because if I say out loud, he loses his mind. And he's like, did you say walk? Are we going for a walk? Walk? Oh, see? Yeah, shit, damn it. Sorry, no, shit. I said rock. No, I said stone. What do dogs think of when they're about to go outside? Do they think they lose their mind? He goes back and forth running around. He's like, when I get out there, I'm going to pee everywhere. I cannot wait. This is going to be the best. It's almost like it's the first time they've ever gone out. Every time they go out, it's the highlight of the day. He's a Lhasa Apso. He's a Shih Tzu, but he's got a little Lhasa Apso in him. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go pee there. I'm going to 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 pee there. Then I'm going to pee there. Right? I'm going to pee everywhere. Oh. It's terrific. I'm telling you. Get a Shih Tzu. They're the greatest dogs. They're the best dogs. They're terrific. They're from China. They're Chinese dogs. They're great. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Okay? Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Whew, that's hot. Okay, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Thank you. Oh, a fly landed on you. Oh, Mr. Vice President, I'm sorry. I like the wig too, but it's hot under there. Well, I do have. Maybe I should get a Kamala wig. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Planet Oblivious, what are you saying? I'm trying to. It's not that. Okay, go on to bed. I'll see you out soon. There's a fly in my. Did you? What a dick. That's so funny. I agree. Hollywood crime scene? Is that the same? You think that's the same? Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. Excuse me, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. That's how Jason would say it. Yes, he's here. Yeah. Wow, Chrissy, thank you. Makes your drive so much funnier. Are you listening to me verbally while you drive, Chrissy? Thank you so much.
Prepare to be. What the fuck was that?
I was actually. Thank you so much. You guys are all so nice. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you, Christy. Do you have a question for me, Christy? Oh, that's right, Christy. You have a long ass drive. We were talking about that on instant message. That's right, Christy. I could say you live in outside of Palm Springs. What's it called? Palm Desert, and then you drive to San Diego, correct? Or Orange County? Orange County, not San Diego. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. You work in Orange County and you live in Palm Desert. That's crazy. So do you put now? You know what, Christy? I was thinking, and this is actually for all you guys too. Thanks, Eddie. I was thinking of starting a podcast too if I have time next year, like literally January 1st or January 2nd, and do one a week. Good night, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, Peterborough, you were the one that messaged me. I was just talking about that. Which you took the photo that's on his grave? You were the one that wrote that. I was just talking about that. So you must have heard me saying that. That's crazy. Are you so you must have taken pictures of all the Leafs. So yeah, anyways, good night, Colleen. Thank you. Thank you for everything, and thank you for your Instagram. You know what to do November 3rd. I know you're going to do it before then. Or actually on the day of. Vote. For Halloween, handing out fake lottery tickets. Nice. Good night, Lizzie. Nice to see you on. Thank you for coming on. Good night, Planet Oblivious. Everybody's leaving. I'm going to leave in about 8 minutes, guys, because I got to take him out for his. But I'll get down and answer some more questions on the day. Vote, right. A podcast, Billy, is like a radio show, pretty much like a radio program, an hour, 25 minutes, an hour, and 2 hours, depends on how long you want to make it, about any topic. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I would do Scott on true crime or if I just do an extension of my channel as a podcast and just kind of talk about various locations or something, or talk about. I wouldn't do current events because I get into too much trouble with my opinions. I would keep it, and also I want it to be somebody can a year later can listen to one like mine, like my videos. So you can watch a video from mine from a year ago, and it's not has to do with anything current. So hey, Matt, how are you? Thanks, Vernon. I think it's a good idea too. I think if I have the studio for it, it's like they're soundproofing it. I'm gonna have lots of equipment set up for it. And if I could do true crime, but there's a lot of true crime ones, but entertainment ones, I'm just like, I don't know how many people listen to entertainment ones. I'll just talk about, I don't know. I'll see. I'm thinking about various, I've got to find this. Good night, Tracy. Della Reese, that's cool. She's so sweet, isn't she, Polly? I think she looks so sweet, Della Reese. Stephanie, do not jinx it. Platinum Blonde. I think I told you a girl I dated in grade 8. I didn't tell you, Ian, but I said it before. A girl I dated in grade 8 babysat for Mark Holmes, the lead singer. I think it was after Platinum Blonde was together, but babysat for him. Lived in the condo complex where she lived. Oh, thank you, VNA. I appreciate it. Everybody's leaving. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to leave soon. But thank you, guys. Dark Water. I like that movie. Platinum Blonde was a good band. Platinum Blonde had more hits than we think. Now, Standing in the Dark, Situation Critical, Somebody Somewhere, and what was their big? Now I'm leaving out their big hit, of course. They had the biggest hit. Well, Situation Critical, Standing in the Dark, Somebody Somewhere. What was the Platinum Blonde's biggest hit? 2020 Sucks. Brooke Hogan, that's cool. Crying over you. Yeah, that's right, Jen. What was their big hit though? They were a little bit well, they weren't before my time, but they're 80s, so Platinum Blonde. Doesn't really matter. That's it. Standing in the Dark, I guess, was their biggest one. Not in Love, that's a great song. Contact, I don't remember that song. So was their biggest hit Crying Over You? Yeah, I guess it's got the most views. Doesn't really matter. It's a great song. Yeah. Platinum Blonde was weird when I remember they added a fourth dude, and it didn't work. They looked better as a threesome. Doesn't everything? It puts the lotion in the basket. Thank you, Christy. Christy, if I do a podcast, then that'll give you something to listen to on the way back and forth from Palm Desert out to I believe it's Orange County. A phone and radio show. Well, Sticky, I could do that with a podcast too, right? I could call or say have people have that set up, read viewer mail or listener mail. Duran Duran rules. Love Duran Duran. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, Paul. I really am, Eddie. I'm sorry. I saw Van Halen at a outdoor show. I saw them with Sammy Hagar. I can't remember what album it was. And I remember, now this is very obscure, but I remember when Melrose Place was on. It must have been about season 4 or season 5. It was when Melrose Place was really big. The season opener started off with I Can't Stop Loving You. I don't know if you know that song by Van Halen. It's a pretty big hit. It starts off with the acoustic guitar, yeah, boom, and then it goes into the song. And they did this shot going all throughout LA above, and then they went closer and closer through the streets of LA, and then all the way through the apartments of the Melrose Place complex, showing what they were all doing, like how they're like it was this, and it was the season opener. And then they edited the song, so I Can't Stop Loving You. I thought it was amazing. And I heard that, and I had never heard the song before. I knew Van Halen, obviously, and I love that song to this day because it was in Melrose Place. Party of Five is amazing, and VNA, I cannot believe that when I was in San Francisco, I didn't do the Party of Five house because, as you know, Nev Campbell and I were supposed to be married, but she filled out a restraining order against me. But still, your cat is very cute. My favorite wrestler was Andre the Giant. Yeah, a few subjects on a phone show. I would like to do that. I'd like to be able to talk to people, but it's got to be. I can't stand when I listen to podcasts. I listen to a lot, and I can't stand when I hear phones like crackling or it's not perfect sound. I'm all about sound, right? So if the sound isn't great on a podcast, I'm out. So when they have people doing phone-ins and stuff, it's not as good. So I want to get it good. I know about Benjamin. Yeah, the son. I know Sharon's sad. Yep, Eddie Van Halen's playing the guitar. David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar. Daniel, I'm not. Uh-oh, Shady's doing his freak out. Shady, stop it. I love both. I know that may be sacrilegious to say Sammy over David, but I like both. I like the Sammy Hagar years for the production. I think the production on their albums is so good. It's so warm and so the sound, like when you listen on headphones, it's got such a, whoever produced like their 3 albums in a row, it's so good. But the David Lee Roth stuff is more rocking and more raw. But I've always liked warm productions. Exactly, Stephanie. I'm all about the bass and warm production. That's why I love Older from George Michael. Like that's one of the best produced albums. That's why I love the Bleachers. They really get that warm sound, especially if you turn it up loud in your car. You don't get too much trouble or staticky. I do love David Lee Roth. Nev Campbell was my number uno. Now it's probably Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, Shady's giving me large hints. I'm gonna get going, guys, because I know he has to go for his walk. You can hear him. I love you all. Thank you all for contributing. Christy, I will work on thinking about a podcast, and I'm gonna get out once I get up this Paul Bernardo video, the part 3. I'm gonna go back to try to get 2 to 3 videos a week for Halloween. Then we'll see what happens in November. But I'm gonna get a lot more in. There's gonna be a lot coming in 2 weeks. Like after this Paul Bernardo video, there'll be 2 weeks full of Halloween videos. I shouldn't have said that. I wanted to surprise you, but it's gonna be all. Can you see me still? Can you see me still? Can you guys see me? It just cut out. Somebody say yes, you see me. Okay, Marcus, thank you. I don't know what happened. That was so weird. It just cut out like that. Okay, guys. Yeah, so look, I'm going to get, once I get done with this Paul Bernardo, like it's in my head so much. I can't wait to be done with it. It's a fascinating story, and I'm glad you guys are all enjoying the series on it. And I'm going to do, but then it's going to be back to some fun videos. Maybe a couple of grave ones that aren't so fun, but interesting. Some people that you wouldn't think were buried in Toronto or nearby, but lots of Halloween stuff. Thank you, guys. I'm taking Shady out for his W-A-L-K. I think I spelled that right. Don't forget, guys, go listen to The Bleachers. You won't be disappointed. One of the best bands out there. Christy, thank you so much. Your number's still showing up there. Thank you. Christy, listen to The Bleachers. I suggest buying the first 2 Bleachers albums. They only have 2. There's another band from The Bleachers from the early 2000s. Don't get confused. Bleachers with Jack Antonoff. Strange Desires. I'm telling you, stream it, buy it, listen to it. Write it down. Why do I promote bands that don't need promoting? Like big bands that are making $1,000. Should be promoting. All right. Good night, guys. I love Greta Van Fleet. I remember when they were on SNL. They were good. All right, guys. Peace. I'll see you soon. See you this week. Thank you, everyone, for donating, and thank you, everyone, for watching. And enjoy your Zoom chat, guys, while I'm out in the freezing cold with Shady. Bye-bye.